F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, F double R fams?
It's showtime, folks.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to F double R. Friend request for views or friend request friends to watch Better Call Saul. Season 5, Episode 1, title Magic Man. Yes, use the spare fingers. Use it and let it flow through you. We finally getting to it, man. This is the last season that I saw. So I can't wait because we're getting so much closer to that season 6 premiere where I'm finally gonna be reacting with my brethren here, man. We both gonna be reacting to it. So I'm super excited because we're just blowing through all of these episodes. So how you feel going into this season premiere for me?
Feeling good. Season 4 left us off right where I expected them to. You know, Jimmy, like I said, I figured either by the end of the season or the beginning of season 5, Jimmy will be a lawyer again, and it looks like that is the case. It's all good, man. He's coming in as Mr. Goodman, so I assume with an episode title like Magic Man, we're gonna see just a lot of that. I don't even know if Lalo might get any screen time this time around, because you know I obviously got my eyes on him as well. But you know, I'm ready. That's enough talking from me. Let's hop in and see what's going on here.
We not gonna hold you here any longer, man. We just gonna dive right into this episode. So if you haven't already, man, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. Okay, the goal is 10K. Only way we're gonna get there is if you click that button. Also click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it. Season 5.
Saul Goodman episode.
You already know the bag man is here. The bag man is here.
You already know.
Back to back.
Premieres always start us to Cinnabons.
Back to back
so that's
today.
Where we gotta be, right?
Right where we left off, huh, Cab?
Exactly. Always in the past or in the future. Technically. We about to revisit that shoebox. Yep,
Okay.
Let's go. The shoebox. Okay, got photos.
The coins. Oh, shit.
Yo, this man got some Italian job diamonds sitting around.
Oh, and has anybody been asking about me? You know, I mean, like any customers come to the store looking for me? Somebody hanging around?
Hey.
I'm not sure.
So he probably worries about cartelling and shit still.
I thought it was you. I wasn't all the way sure, but now that I'm seeing you up close.
Uh-oh.
Sure. It's you.
Uh-oh.
You know, back in the day when I lived in Albuquerque with my ex, I used to see you everywhere. You were on the billboards.
Got you.
On the TV. I used to have one of your matchbooks.
What do you want?
For real, like.
Just saying.
I really don't know.
Say it.
Better call Saul.
What? Anytime you need me, you just call up Omaha United Cabs. You ask for me. They'll find me no matter where I'm at. I'll see you. Jane.
That was so awkward.
That's mad awkward, son. Like,
and the thing about it is, that's the cab driver. So did he come here looking for Jimmy? Like specifically to out him?
And then he came with some random dude who wasn't his son, but looked young enough to be his son, but he acting like he's just a friend tagging along. I'm like, bro, everything's suspicious about y'all setup right now. And then he just went through all that bullshit trying to cover his tracks and came back to that.
Best quality vacuum home may I help you?
Yeah, I need an adapter for a Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60.
Abort that shit.
Still there?
I've changed my mind.
Okay.
Change your mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it myself.
All right. Man, I can't wait to get to season 6 because now we finna go back to the present or the past, whatever the fuck. Like, the present, past, future.
Just want to say RP to Ed, man. He no longer with us, but man, best vacuum guy in the United States of America, man.
For the amount of money he getting, shit. Bro, why they not giving her no red bottoms, bro? They disrespectful.
You're gonna call yourself Saul Goodman.
I'm already calling myself Saul Goodman. We've talked about this. The Skells who've been buying my phones. Sure as shooting, sooner or later, every last one of them is going to find themselves in the back of a squad car. How do I get them to call Jimmy McGill? I don't. I stay Saul Goodman.
She feels bamboozled.
Is there some angle that I'm not seeing here?
No more Wexler and McGill.
Man.
Jimmy, Saul, Goodman, McGill. Thank you, honey.
What about Michael?
Like I said, I only know the names of 2 guys over there.
Yeah. Victor and Tyrus.
Look at Domingo, man.
What?
You got something to say, Domingo?
Exactly. Here he goes.
It's nothing. A couple of scales on 4th been complaining that the stuff is stepped on.
Stepped on? You hear that too?
They say it's different.
Show me.
That's the type of person he is, yo.
Hey.
Show me
let's
that
get
shit.
to it. I want to... Exactly. I can't take your word for it. I got to take my own word for it.
Tweakers.
System, though, down pat. Right down.
Whoa! Yo, Vato!
He said, yo, Vato.
Yo, Vato, where you going?
He about to get smacked.
Yo!
He peeled his shirt up like, what you gonna do? And that was still more than what Ponytail's ever done.
Long live Ponytail.
I can't help it sometimes. I just be... Everything reminds me of him. Like,
So where's the stuff? You holding cash?
Yeah, got it all right here.
If you're holding my cash, what are you doing up here with my stuff?
you blew it. Flower.
This shit's not ours, man.
It's not even ours. You saying that shit just completely different. I even stepped on.
You feel me? Exactly. So that means he just lay out 10 randos for you every time, like, cause to Gus it ain't nothing.
But JMM,
Yeah.
sorry about that. I didn't know. I got it for Jimmy McGill.
Yeah, well, Jimmy loves it. And don't worry, I'm using it.
The motto?
Yeah. Justice matters most.
That was smooth.
Hey, that's that chicanery right there.
World's
Nice.
second best lawyer again.
Got the cut.
That's the real mistake. World's second best lawyer, because Saul Goodman is going to give you a run for your money.
Bet he will.
See, I've still got almost a full pallet of cell phones left, so why not run a promotion?
Doesn't that sound like you're encouraging these people to commit crimes?
They don't need encouragement. Believe me. One scoop or two.
One.
See? This is why this works. I go too far, and you pull me back. This is a fresh start. This is how I move forward, and I like it.
Is
I just can't see it.
It's okay. You will.
Exactly. I was just about to say, you will. Shit. Gus gonna have to come up with a plan to get this dude up out of here, man.
Yeah, he go wherever he want, whenever he want.
For real, whatever, like.
Are all those buildings really full of chickens?
Please sit. There's a serious matter to discuss.
Okay.
Gus look like he like the brother who tattletaled, like.
I love the setup though, with the one light coming down.
Some of the product is altered.
Ziegler became aware of our other activities. The temptation was too great for him to resist, and he stole 2 keys of product. When I discovered what Ziegler had done, I replaced the stolen product with methamphetamine I purchased locally.
What construction project?
Hello.
I mean, you said the German was building something.
It would be simpler for me to show you.
That's why you didn't want to say if they went back home last episode. Alright. More to the story always.
That's not him, is it?
It is.
I'd love to say hello if that's permitted.
Well, certainly.
The meet and greet.
Honestly, this is a good move for Gus because Mike want to know who the hell was following his ass anyways. This evens out the playing field for him.
Does it though, really? With Lalo's ninja ass climbing through freaking ceilings.
I mean, yeah, but at least there's a face to a name.
Yeah.
Mike ain't know a name or a face, to be honest.
Shit.
So,
Eduardo.
you should have said Eduardo Salamanca.
South wall's gonna look beautiful.
But you don't need no concrete for that south wall, do you, Lalo?
¿Por qué estás en el norte?
Para proteger los intereses de mi familia.
Okay.
¿Siguiendo a los
this as
hombres de
well.
Gustavo? ¿Espiándolo?
El pollero quedó un poco resentido después de que mi tío le metió un balazo en la cabeza a su noviecito.
No entiendes a Gustavo. Con él, todo es negocio.
Nah. It's all personal. It just happens that it's good for the business.
Nunca será uno de los nuestros, pero gana dinero. Con tal de que traiga lana, Eladio está contento.
Exactly. That's the cash mule. Y'all Salamancas don't bring in that type of numbers.
Ay, no hay nada más de qué hablar entonces.
Goddamn right, nigga.
Dale mis saludos a tu tío.
De tu parte.
He's just too happy. Look at him. Having a great time.
That's crazy, man. All Hector had to do was out-earn Gus. That's it.
Yeah, a lot.
Bruh, if you would have out-earned Gus, Eladio would have gave you the green light,
The
bruh.
man is a distribution genius. How are you going to be able to compete with that?
I'm just saying, bruh. If he would have out-earned Gus, they would have clipped that man's wings a long time ago, man. Definitely is a lot easier. Is this the shit that Jimmy said he putting together for his
Oh,
soul?
yeah,
Can't
yeah.
even call him Jimmy no more. So these are all the degenerates of ABQ. That's what they trying to say. All gathered here today.
Next.
Man, look at this man.
Take the load off.
Opening a circus tent with a salmon suit.
Say hello to my little friend. See right there? Circled in red? Pre-programmed, ready to go. Number 1 on the speed dial goes directly to me. And you're not hurting anyone. You know, who doesn't want to be
hurt?
He fell outside. He was facing 25 years. Didn't do a single day. That's why he calls me the Magic Man. I asked him not to call me that, but he insists.
Showmanship, man. He going hard. He even got the bag with the
free phone,
with the number on it and everything.
She's in good health. One on the speed dial. In trouble with the law. Number 1, ask him about the Magic Man. Press number 1, and poof.
One more.
Saul Goodman is there.
Thank you, Hector, for that. Appreciate
Folks,
Yeah, for the next 2 weeks, nonviolent felonies, 50% off. Yeah.
Jeez. Could have at least said 20%. Like 50. The next 2 weeks. Y'all got 2 weeks to get in trouble.
I mean, if you put it that way.
The job may only be half done, but you're being paid in full. Does it need to be said that your cooperation is expected to continue permanently? You're flying out of Dallas. It is a long drive. Flight leaves at 9:40 direct to Berlin.
Damn. It had to be done. He was a good man, but in truth, he was soft.
Kai the one to say it, huh?
Ooh,
I told
that
y'all Kai
shit.
was gonna get bipped.
Hold
There we
that
go.
shit.
Now you soft too. Okay, so I guess the guys do understand the situation.
Casper.
At least Kai does.
Toyota. Yeah?
He was worth 50 of you.
Yeah, I was like his facial expression was strong. I was like, he looked like he about to say something. 50 of y'all though. Mike felt that.
Cause he know that man is worth something, man. If he
Sebastian,
comes from a
Adrian.
lineage of fucking
The Civic.
incredible builders.
So what they gonna do now though to get this shit finished?
They know the consequences.
And the laundry?
Entrances to the site have been sealed. Nobody's gonna stumble on it.
As long as Lalo Salamanca is on this side of the border, we cannot continue as we were.
Okay. Nah, it's time for a plan. Get this man to the south.
Once Salamanca is dealt with, and he will be dealt with, construction will resume. As per your suggestion, a construction accident. The funeral was yesterday. And of course, she has been compensated. I would choose my next words very carefully if I were you.
That's that beat. That's that Breaking Bad.
You keep your goddamn retainer.
Okay.
Keep that shit. Nobody want that motherfucker.
Yeah, alright, till Stacy come back with her shit. Like, yo, I need my bills paid, Mike. What you gonna do? You gonna take care of Maddie's legacy or not?
Betty with a prior. He tight as hell.
If you don't shake that machine.
Mr. Oakley, would you care to comment on the Carl Gravenhorst case?
Well,
As you know, the DA's office has been accused of misconduct in the Gravenhorst case. Would you comment on the latest development?
Look who it is.
Yeah, I knew it was her by the voice, but what are they doing to Oakley?
I'm sorry. What'd you say your name was?
I'm Saul Goodman, and I make it my business to defend the citizens of Albuquerque against injustices of every kind.
Wow, you must be really expensive, though.
Not at all. I believe every man, woman, and child deserves speedy justice at a price they can afford.
Got people right there in the hallway already. On camera, too. Perfect for the commercial.
Wow. Yeah, I just don't know.
5 months. With overcrowding, you'll probably do less than 2.
So if I go to trial, you'll be my lawyer, right?
Bobby, you do not want to go to trial.
But you'll be my lawyer.
You don't want to take that risk.
Maybe I do.
Lois, whatever Bobby says.
Yeah. She gotta stick by her man.
Yeah. And that's the worst person to walk out right now. Because Saul gonna take that client.
Isn't he the punk who tried to sell a flatbed of hot mini fridges to an undercover cop? Where'd you get him?
5 months.
5 months? With his priors?
Well, he should be on his knees thanking you.
I'm trying to talk him out of going to trial.
New evidence has come to light, and I'm pulling his deal with extreme prejudice. I'm pissed. I want to put him away.
Okay, Jimmy playing prosecutor.
Yeah, but we can do it. It'll work.
I'm not scamming my
But
clients.
it worked for Mesa Verde.
Jimmy, back off.
Back off.
Okay.
Just have fun sending your client away for 4 years.
So, who's that?
He's from the district attorney's office.
Hmm.
They're taking the deal off the table.
Hmm.
Bobby, I'm sorry. It looks like they want to make an example out of you.
Hmm. That's a way to spin it.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Yeah. I thought about it, just like you said, and I could do the 5 months.
Hmm.
Miss Wexler, please. Wait here. I can't promise anything, but I'll look into it.
Sure. You do that.
Now she better go home and apologize to Jimmy. Because she still scammed your client. You let that man walk out thinking it wasn't going to happen.
What are you thinking, Kimmy? What the hell's wrong with you, man?
I mean, she probably thought it was for the better good.
It's his decision, not hers. You don't force your clients
I know.
into a decision.
That's true, man. That's true. But she was confident that he was going to lose 2 to 4 years. Whew. Bye-bye. That fool act just like his character from Chicago Med. That was not the end of the episode. That couldn't have been.
Yes, it was.
We did not
unfortunately.
sit here for that. Oh, my God.
Don't you love premieres? All right. There we have it. Season 5, episode 1 in the books. Gotta say, man, you know, premieres are, you know, up and down for me. But I'm really interested, what are your thoughts about this episode?
It was cool, man. You know, the premieres they get better because I feel like the Gene situation, you know, it keeps progressing. So I think this premiere was pretty solid because that Gene situation was just an eyebrow raiser because I don't know what the hell that was. It was a super weird interaction between the cab driver and then that second dude, like, and then Saul, and then he calling, you know, the vacuum man, and then recanting the call, like. So, you know, it just sucks because they open with those scenes and then we know we're not gonna see anything from it until next season premiere.
know.
But I'm just like, damn, like everything else that's happening in the show is you know, pointing towards Breaking Bad as well as the present of, you know, Gene's life basically. So it's crazy. I guess ABQ's small, but damn, they calling this man famous. Like I figured he was being sarcastic and a little bit arrogant, but I don't know. It's just...
I mean, he was right. He was on billboards. You remember the whole billboard commercial? Then he was on bus stops, benches.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I could see it. It's just, what is the purpose of you really approaching the man and, like, really forcing him to admit he's the person he is? So,
you feel me?
And then, like you said, at the end, it's just like, he denies the service. So what does that mean? What is in his mind? You know, what's going through his mind right now when he tells him, "I no longer need it."
Mm-hmm.
And what is that gonna mean? I don't know, man. I don't know.
He said I no longer need it and I'll fix it myself. You know what I'm saying? He said I'll fix it myself.
I don't know what that means. Like,
it's all good. He about to mix and fix it. I'm still trying. Dang, but I hate to say it because I'm just like, damn, is my memory that bad? But like, how much legal problems was Saul in when he had to run? Like, how
he was in the mix of everything.
I know, but like, how? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess they could tie him into some shit. But I don't know. I guess I just kind of wonder like how much trouble would he really be in, like if they finally snatched him up. I'm still kind of curious though, because I always wonder if it would be easier for him to just sit down, like especially seeing those bags of that bag of diamonds. I didn't even know he had that.
That was like interesting. Like, where did he get the diamonds from?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't wait for us to get to season 6, because that means that stuff happens in this show that leads to Gene's story, which is after Breaking Bad. Like, so this show is a prequel, sequel, boom dequel, boom slequel, like all types of shit. Like, so I'm rocking with it. Like, but yeah, I just wonder if it'll be easier for him to just sit his ass down and then, you know, do whatever time they try to give him and then come back home and cash out on his diamonds. But knowing Jimmy, he ain't trying to sit behind nobody's, you know, bars for any amount of time. But, you know, the whole Werner situation was addressed. Lalo sat down with Bolsa and Gustavo. Definitely something that I guess needed to happen, especially, you know, from Gus' point of view.
Yeah.
Especially with the whole like stamped on drugs things, just trying to, you know, smoothing out, I guess, the relationship.
Yep.
I thought it was smart though. Like, that was a nice little cover up that Gus tried to spin. Lalo seems a lot smarter and suspicious than that, I would say, though. He doesn't seem to be biting too much.
Yep.
But at the same time, I don't know if you know, Bolsa and Eladio is gonna allow Lalo to continue with the surveillance that he's been doing. So he's gonna, I don't know how he's gonna try to do whatever he's been doing now, but he's gonna have to do it from a distance and have to do it behind everyone's back, which is gonna be tough, you know, because Gus is smart, Mike is smart, all these people are smart. And they'll detect your ass if you slip. So he's gonna have to find a way to, maybe he's gonna repurpose Nacho, because Nacho is still the Gustavo mold, but they haven't really like touched on that in a while. So I wonder if maybe Lalo's gonna repurpose Nacho's molism back to, I don't even know, man. I'm scared I don't want to put Nacho in the mix. I feel like Nacho's doing all right now. Let me not say nothing. But Lalo got some work to do, because if he wants to stay on Gus's ass, he's got to do it a lot smarter now, because, you know, there's no green light for him to be doing that.
Yep.
And, you know, we got to keep Eladio happy, pretty much. That's at the end of the day. I do kind of like that little interaction, though, between freaking Bolsa and Lalo, though, because, you know, it like, when you see them, you know, treating Gus the way they treat him, and then behind his back, they always sniveling and making their little comments because he's not Mexican and stuff like that. Like, it just makes us, you know, kind of root for Gus a little bit more, because it's like, come on, bro, fuck these motherfuckers. And not because they Mexican, but because they hating on you because you Chilean. Like, and it's right, though. You know, that's how that mob life, cartel, all that.
Yep.
Like, you're not one of us.
Exactly.
You know, blood in, blood out, whatever.
Exactly.
So he's not specifically Mexican. He might be Latino and stuff like that, but he's not Mexican. So that's what really matters.
Yep.
Excuse me. So those interactions are always kind of interesting, because like I said during the reaction, I'm like, if you think about it, all the Salamancas had to do was really just make more money than Gus, and they would probably cut his ass off, because you see how they talk about him behind his back. He not one of us. So if y'all made more money than Gus, Eladio would not care about him as much as he does. He cares about him because that's his freaking cash mule. He's a distribution genius. He got everything on point. So imagine if the Salamancas wasn't just soldiers. Like, if they had a little bit more, you know, genius behind some of their plans.
Exactly.
You know? And it seems like that's what Lalo has, but he ain't the Don Dada. Like he said, he got that uncle influence. He's still doing things over at Travel Wise and stuff like that, or whatever that place was called. So, you know, that was an interesting little moment, I would say. Saul doing his thug dizzle, man, passing out his last pallet of cell phones to try to pull in some clients, which is obviously smart. I think that setup was, you know, the way it kind of naturally progressed was perfect, right? Like, from the moment he was selling the cell phones, right? There was a specific demographic that was targeted, and then the cop came with that little interaction, kind of solidified it. Like, you basically just selling the miscreants, blah blah blah. So that was perfect. Like, you know what? Let's repurpose. I'm still Saul Goodman, like, but we gonna repurpose the profession, the profession. Like, I'm not a salesman. I'm a lawyer. Like, and my clients are already right here in my face buying these phones. So that, you know, that was just a perfect setup. And I love that we continuing continuously using the crew. They've been in like the last like 2 or 3 episodes. I feel like, man,
Yep.
like, so I'm loving that because I like them. I don't know why. They, like I said, they like my Pete and Badger for Better Call Saul.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they my Pete and Badger for this show. So I love seeing them doing their thing and just helping Saul do his, you know, his slipping ingenious moves. So I think, you know, just overall the relationship once again, it's always up in the air for me, man. And y'all know who I'm talking about, Jimmy and Kimmy, man. Like they had that not seeing eye to eye point again. But I just said in the last end talk that I do feel like, you know, Kimmy just wanted to slip to get him his license back, and then is trying to separate from it again, which I feel like this episode kind of solidified, but then it kind of didn't, because although she told him that she wasn't going to scam her client, she still went back and scammed the client. So she's still like, I don't know, it's like she's still battling with the morality kind of scale issues here and there, but at the same time she likes to win, you know what I'm saying? Like season 4 finale says, the winners, man, winner takes all. And I guess that's what's about to be mattering to her soon, man. I think she does need to go back and apologize, though. Talk about she ain't gonna scam her client, she still did it. But man, I don't know, man. Like, cause how long is that gonna last? Like, it's not even like, we keep talking about Jimmy's cycle. We need to talk about Kimmy's cycle too. Like, she definitely has a cycle as well, where she goes through her little guilt moral trips, and then winds back and hits a pedestal of I'm better than everyone, but then this isn't really what I want because it's all corporate shillings and I'm really a people person.
And then she drops
but
right
now
back
I
down.
gotta scan. You feel me? Like, and I'm mad at Jimmy, but I'm happy with him again. Like, so she definitely got a cycle as well that I honestly should have been mentioned and picked up on, and I really haven't. So it's just kind of crazy seeing that, because we're getting closer and closer to season 6, and I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, bro. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen with that relationship.
Oh, you have no clue. I'm telling you right now,
At
you
all.
have no clue how this is gonna go. I'm just letting you know it's gonna get crazy. But like you said, you know, things are progressing naturally, and I think it's gonna continue that. It's naturally gonna progress with certain characters, and I can't wait to see, you know, the reaction. So, any final thoughts?
I guess one final thought is, you know, Mike. You know, he's acting like he don't want to be retained anymore. So, you know, just want to see how Gus is gonna pull him back in, because Gus has been treating Mike with the utmost respect. Mike has, you know, he's taken accountability, which we can all respect, but you know, Gus is very meticulous, and second chances in the type of business that they're in isn't always given. So I would say, at least, you know, I would argue that Mike has been given multiple second chances ever since he's been dealing with Gus. So, you know, like, I know that Mike didn't necessarily make Werner do what he's done, but again, he had to take accountability. He's head of security. He's, you know, he's doing this, he's doing that. The fact that Werner even escaped is on Mike's ass. So, you know, there's a lot of things that that Mike kind of messed up as well, and Gus still gives him that respect that he deserves and still values his opinion. So I was kind of interested to see them kind of break up right there, because, you know, we know that Mike does come back. I'm just wondering what it is that's going to bring him back into the mix. I made the little joke saying that it's going to be Stacy needing some bread, but I don't know, because it's been over a year, and I don't even know how much Mike's made so far, because that $200K that he was originally washing through Madrigals, that's already gone. Like, that's already done. So whatever he's being paid on top of that, you know, I don't know what the hell his bank account looking like, but it's got to be pretty sweet. So yeah, I wonder what it is that's gonna bring that man back into the mix, man. That's definitely my final thought.
Man, I can't wait, man. If you had to score this episode for him, what would you score it?
I'll give this one an 8.5. It's cool.
Okay. I'll give it a solid 8. Good premiere. Lalo, Fucks with him all the way. His wardrobe, A1. You know what I'm saying? Them shoes without the socks, I dig them.
You feel me?
But yeah, man. As always, you're still here. Thanks for watching. We appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Y'all the best. Don't forget, if you haven't already, comment down below. Let us know what we missed in this episode.
Don't forget to subscribe. FRR out.
Peace.
Peace.